Hello YouTubers! Today is October 3rd and we are recapping Sunday, October 2nd. I'm James.
I'm Josie.
And I'm Greg.
And we're from the Gate of Life worship team and this is your Gate of Life recap.
What can take away our sin, bring us back to life again?
This week we had a great Sunday celebration with all the 5th graders receiving their first communion. And that was pretty cool because we expected like maybe four, and then there ended up being like
5 or 6.
500.
Yeah.
So
There was real bread too. That was special.
that was pretty sweet.
So today's first reading was from 2 Timothy, talking about how Jesus is going to be appointing all his apostles, the followers of him, to go out and preach to the lands, to teach people to be faithful, kind to one another, and loving to one another. And to also go out and show the communities that it is proper to follow Jesus' sayings for what he has given to us.
The second reading today was from Psalm 37 verses 1 through 9, and it talks about seeing and being envious of wrongdoers and just seeing maybe them succeed or have great successes even though maybe their behaviors aren't exactly what they should be. And it later says that just putting your faith in God and his plan, and that we need to be patient and wait and be still, and God's plan will finally take hold. And if we truly have faith, kind of like in the gospel today, which Josie will talk about in just a few seconds, faith is just as small as a mustard seed that you can really do anything. You can move mountains, you can command mulberry bushes. Mulberry bush.
The gospel today was from Luke 17, 5-6.
Jesus tells his disciples that about faith, and if you have faith just the size of a mustard seed,
Even if you have very small faith, about the size of a mustard seed, which I don't know what a mustard seed is, so I don't know how big that is or small that is.
that you'll be able to command this mulberry bush to uproot itself and plant itself in the sea, and it'll do that because of your faith.
Faith can do anything, no matter the size.
I agree. Yeah.
Children's word. But Pastor Anjanette, the lights went out.
The lights did go out, and it was kind of scary. I got scared. Did you get scared?
I did.
Did you get scared?
I was the most scared.
She was terrified.
Josie was terrified. The lights went out, and Pastor Anjanette said, "How much power do you, or do we have? Like, how much power do we have?" And she was able to tell this little girl that she could turn on the light. She had the power to do that. And so they walked over, and the lights flashed on, and it was a miracle.
It was a miracle. The lights came on. Today, Pastor Anjanette was talking about filling it up. You know, filling up your faith, filling up your bounty with a lot of different things that Jesus said, and a lot of different things that she learned in her childhood. The sign in her grandmother's kitchen said, "Quit your belly aching." You know, don't complain so much. Faith being not quantity, but quality. It is something that we have to, as each our own individual, do we have enough quality faith? What do we have to do to improve our quality, not quantity?
Back with the quantity and quality thing, I think something that stuck out for me as being a leader in the church, as like a worship leader, and we also have youth leaders here today, including Josie. As a youth leader, something that Pastor Anjanette said when it comes to quality versus quantity is being very careful not to lead people astray, the people who are under our leadership, or especially those that are new to the faith, or their faith isn't as strong as ours. And that sometimes when we try and just overfill and try and give more quantity, we can lead people astray doing that. We can hurt them, we can hurt their journey. And it won't end up the same way. Kind of like when it goes back to quit your belly aching. Sometimes as Christians, we can complain about, a lot of things that are going on in this world. We can complain about, don't agree with our faith, but they're succeeding so much. It's like, look at them do that. Like, I wish I could do that. And those who are under our leadership, they hear that kind of stuff, and that can lead them astray.
It's like your friends. Like, it's not about how many you have, it's about how good they are and what you do together and the experiences you have.
That was deep. That was hashtag deep.
Another thing that Pastor Anjanette brought up, that faith isn't a contract, it's a covenant. So,
What does that mean, though? What does it mean for faith to be a covenant?
that it's something you do living every day.
And it's not about, like, this kind of reminds me of, like, it's not about, this is, like, a list of what I have to do to be a Christian. Like, sort of like, it made me think of, like, when I was in confirmation, like, you have to do your sermon notes, your service hours, and stuff like that. And then after that, people feel like they get confirmed. They're like, okay, I'm done. But
Good to
you're
go.
not done. So it's like not like you have to, it's not like a list of things you have to do. It's just like a lifelong commitment.
All right, well, we'll see you next week. And remember, be salty, my friends. Adios. Bye.
Lord, I need you. Oh, I need you.
Hey guys, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel at Gate of Life Bethel Lutheran, and we post videos like this every single Monday for the service prior. Also, look us up on Facebook at Gate of Life, and you can keep up with any verses or YouTube videos like this through there too. All right, we'll see you next week.
You stood before my failure and carried the cross for my shame. My sin weighed upon you.
Luke 16 or 17, it is unclear.
17.
And 17?
That's a set.
Okay,
That's a
well,
one.
there's a 16 on this one, so
Where's this one coming from? Oh, this is from last week.
That's last
that's your fault.
Oh, the light's going off.
Wasn't even here.
Well, that's getting cut out. Right. Quantity, not quality.
Quality, not
Quality, not quantity. Aruba. That's Rita saying, and she's gone. She's like, I'm outie. This has been enough for me.